My name is Rose Roby. My admission number is BL050082 stroke 2021, and today we are going to discuss business law, and we are going to start with the definition, or rather the introduction to business law. So let's start with the definition according to Hart Law. Hart Law defined business law as a cohesive instrument for regulating social behavior. And according to Salmond, law consists of a body of principles recognized and applied by the state in the administration of justice. Purpose of law, or rather the functions of law, are as follows. Rules of law facilitate administration of justice. Law assists in the maintenance of peace and order. Law promotes good governance. Law is standard setting and control mechanism, provision of legal remedies, protection of rights and duties. Those are the functions of law. And what are the characteristics of law? Characteristics or nature of law are: it is a set of rules to start with. It regulates the human conduct. It is created and maintained by the state. It is backed by cohesive authority. Its violation leads to punishment, or this means that if you violate any kind of crime, or if you commit any kind of illegal actions, they all have consequences, punishments. That is, it is the expression of the will of people and is generally written down to give it definiteness. Types and classification of law. Types and classification of law are being it's being highlighted in 5 terms. There's written and unwritten. There's national and international. There's public and private. There's substantive and procedural. There's criminal and civil. So let's try and see the difference, or rather compare between each of them. To start with, the written and unwritten law. Written law, these are rules of law that have been reduced into written form. They are embodied in formal documents. While unwritten law, these are rules of law that have not been reduced into written form. They are not embodied in any single document. National and international law. National law is also the same as the municipal law, and these are rules of law operational within the boundaries of a country. Whereas international law, it is a body of rules that regulates relations between countries or states and other international persons. Public and private is another classification of law, and public law simply consists of those fields or branch of law in which the state has an interest as the sovereign. Whereas private law, it consists of those fields or branches of law in which the state has no direct interest as the sovereign law of contract. Another classification is substantive and procedural law. Substantive law, it is concerned with the rules themselves as opposed to the procedure on how to apply them. Whereas procedural law, it consists of steps or guiding principles of or rules of practice to be followed in the administration of justice, or rather in application of substantive law. Yeah. And then another classification, this is very common one, it's criminal and civil law. A criminal law, it has been defined as the law of crimes. Simply, it's law of crimes. It deals with robbery, all manner of crimes. You can name them. And the civil law is concerned with the violation of private right in their individual or corporate capacity. These are the law of torts, the law of property, and all the civil laws. So that's the end of our presentation today, and I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, thank you.